So in my last video last week, I said I was going to talk about something very close to my heart. In case we haven't met, I'm the director of Ronzl Foundation. I'm also the founder of Ronzl Foundation, Friends of Ronzl Foundation. So what is Friends of Ronzl Foundation? Ronzl is actually my name, so this is just my friends coming together, helping little children in Nigeria to have a very nice, better education. And how do we do this? What we do is we provide computers, we provide the library with the books. These children at times have never actually touched a computer before. The plan is to go to 10 schools in a few years and not just give them the computer, actually teach them how to use computer. What's the best gift ever that you can ever give anyone, if not that? So, why did I decide to go for this foundation? That's the next question, basically. And this story is very, very true, I can assure you. This primary school that I'm seated on several years ago, I was about 5 years old. And I was going to a different school entirely, and my friend that we lived together was coming to this school. At one point, one of our friends came down and said, "Oh, we're sharing the books now." And I said, "Oh, okay, let's go with her." And then my sister and I followed them to where the books were kept at that time, several years ago. So when we got there, these children could not actually read their names on the book. But we could do this, so we started reading the books, we started sharing out the books. At that point, I thought we were helping because our friends could not read. However, minutes later, the teachers found out what we were doing. We've actually distributed the books that belongs to other people that wasn't theirs. The books were not even supposed to be shared at that point in time. We made such a big mess while we're trying to help. My mom was sent for, and then there was an emergency assembly. The teachers were wanting the children to bring the books back. At the end of the day, my mom took us home. She's a proper Nigerian mother and gave us the beating of our life. After beating us, she sat down and she started crying. And then she started crying. She said, "I'm taking you to your grandparents." Because my dad was not around there, she was being a single mother, and then we were messing about, we were bringing disgrace to the family, and then she was very sad. I remember that day, I actually cried and cried, slept, woke up in the middle of the night, remember what happened the other day, and then start crying again. Anyway, she didn't take us, it was just, I don't know, she didn't take us to our grandparents. But the moral of the story is, how could primary school children not be able to read their own names? Growing up, I've actually always had that thought in my mind, like, I would like to actually give back to these children that cannot actually read. And how can you do that? Is by giving them books to these children, by giving them a library, empowering them. Because when you empower children, then they will not become a problem in future. So that's just the story. And since last year, we started with the first school, which we're working very closely with. There's a library there, there's a computer room, there's someone fantastic teaching them how to use computer. We're going to the next school, we've already gone with the books. We're going with the computer very soon. And then step by step until we reach to the 10th school. Now remember, this foundation is not just mine, it's for me and my friends. And guess what? I've got the best friends in this world. My network is fantastic, I'm telling you. So I know they will be supporting me in the future, and I know you too will become my friend from now on, supporting me in this plan, making sure that this children's life will not be the same ever again. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Ola Sulaimon. I'm going to have different programs in future. Please feel free to sponsor me. Thank you. Ola.
Good morning. I just want to appreciate the Friends of Ronzl Foundation through Mrs. Sulaimon Ola for sending this wonderful computer to this school. For many years, the school has not bought a computer, and we are in a computer system. This computer will go a long way to help this learner in doing very, very well. I want to appreciate the foundation. They have done so much for this school, training learners, providing materials for them, and even paying their fees, midday meal, and so on. God will bless them for whatever they are doing for this school in Africa and for humanity as a whole. May the Lord bless all of them, and may the Lord reward them. Thank you very much. God bless you. On behalf of the government of Ogun State, on behalf of the LGA Shagamu local government, on behalf of my teachers, on behalf of the learners, on behalf of the PTA, on behalf of this environment, I say thank you. May the Lord bless you all and enrich you in Jesus' name. I am Mrs. Sarah Badamoshi SC, the head teacher of St. Colonsai Catholic School, Shagamu, Ogun State.